Hello, friends. Welcome to our Lunar New Year live stream. I'm Rachel Archelaus, founder of the Intuitive Art Academy. This is Laura Gadati, our head teacher. If you're in the program, you'll know her. She hosts our practice hours and checks your homework and is just an overall amazing resource. But she's also incredible at symbology and really highlighting special events like today. So you're in for a treat. Thanks for coming here. Laura has so much to share with us about Lunar New Year and the Year of the Rabbit and the element and what to look forward to. She's going to share that in a minute, but we're also going to do readings for you using our intuitive art. So stick around. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Say hello, tell us where you're from, and thanks for being here. Okay, Laura, yay, you look so amazing. Thanks for showing up in style, celebrating the moment.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
I'm really so excited about this year. It is the Year of the Rabbit. And for this year, it is a really uncommon pairing of you have the rabbit, which is a wood element, and water. And water feeds wood. And so you have this beautiful, like double yin energy that's going to be happening for us this year. And we're really stepping into more tranquility, more peace. I'm still chewing my carrot, excuse me. And it's really a time for us to step into our yin qualities, into the beautiful imagination, our creativity, intuition, instincts. And we're going to have this more love in pulling forth to all that's beautiful, artwork, museums. And it's an amazing time, like with intuitive art, to start dabbling in and start playing around and being really creative with your hands. And since it is a wood element this year, also it's suggesting that anything having to do with building, publishing, books, anything that's correlating to wood is going to be absolutely amazing. Travel is going to be a great time to start planning your travel, mapping it out, and following through. And same with finding a new dwelling, new place that you have your eye on that you want to move into, that beautiful house, whatever, do it. It's a great time aligning with these energies. And we have so much to look forward to, and I'm really excited. How are you excited about all the yin energy, Rachel?
Well, that makes so much sense because if you watched a couple weeks ago, everybody, I did a reading for 2023, and it's very much like following our authentic path, which is really winding, and it requires us just being in the present moment with ourselves, taking one step at a time. And that's all about receiving. It's all about surrendering to yourself in the moment. And it leads to building this more defined structure for yourself, which is probably more yang, but we get there by being more yin. And I'm hopefully using the right terminology there because it's not my first language. But yeah, I definitely feel that, like, just sort of, we already have containers, we already have, an energetic system, but the real process is like aligning and letting that energy flow through us. So yeah, that sounds awesome to me.
I just love that. And me too, when I had recently done my drawing for my power symbol for 2023, it was healing and it was through creative expression, all of it. And I had an alien shape actually in my drawing. And it was almost as though I'll be stepping into a new way and mode of healing, very interesting in new and different foreign ways, if you will, right? Of creative expression, which will be very healing. And I'm really excited to step into the double yin, and I'm a water rabbit. So I'm really excited.
It's your year.
It's my year. It's everybody's year of awesomeness, right?
Yeah. Cool. Well, I just want to say hi to Guillaume and Corinne and Karina. Thank you so much for being here. It's very exciting. And thank you for that introduction, Laura. It's really nice to hear that we're getting a year of what I'm kind of feeling is like relaxation, right? Like you're saying, imagination and tranquility and peace, because we're coming out of several years of more like chaotic energy. And this is our chance to really like get a hold of ourselves. And what is the rabbit? How does the rabbit move through the world? Like, I'm not a big goal setter. And it seems like the rabbit kind of doesn't really go far from home. Like it kind of hops around in its own space, covering its tracks, over again. Um, is this a year where we're going to find like more homesteading, more like you're saying, finding a dwelling and sticking to it? Or is it like an exploration? What do you think about that?
No, it is a time when you have a plan, you have a thought, an idea, and you're putting it into motion.
Hmm.
You're actually following up on it. It's a perfect time to capitalize on those ideas and those nudges that you're having, especially with moving. With moving, with travel, it's a great time to start planning all your incredible adventures for 2023. And yeah,
Nice. Okay.
excellent.
And I'm just thinking now of like the rabbits and fertility. Like, is this a year of like abundance?
Yes, also abundance. Abundance, intelligent. The rabbit is witty, imaginative, abundant, and it's one of the noble Chinese astrological signs. It's very honored. And yeah, there's just so much offered by the little rabbit, but the little rabbit sometimes does get a little bit skittish
Mm.
and will hop away. So really to check yourself with that skittishness and follow up, follow up.
I
And like,
love that.
yeah, and like a little rabbit, you're going to multiply, right? All these amazing things, just aligning to that natural yin energy that's within all of us and very nurturing and supportive.
Got it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense because I can think of something that I really wanted to do last year and have kind of postponed a little bit this year. And I was thinking, well, should I do it? Should I not do it? But that like matches perfectly. So yes, do it. It's okay that I was a little skittish, but it is actually what I want to do, so it's worth it. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to tell us, like to introduce, or do you want to get into readings? Do you want to get into what you have prepared about what to align to? I'm going to follow you today.
Okay. Well, I have, since we're offering readings, we have a couple different ways we can approach it. We can do readings, show me how to optimize the energy of the year of the rabbit, for each person individually. That would be a really great one.
Yeah.
Really take a moment first and just to close your eyes and to really tap into that energy. Allow it to flow through your body. And then settling back into your heart space to be radiated out.
I felt like a strength, kind of like it's reminding me of the energy of Taurus, like that strong home energy where like you're with your own stuff and you're with your own ideas and thoughts, and like it feels really strong to be there. Um, I don't know if that really correlates or not, but like that's kind of how I was feeling.
Yes, and that's the way that the energies will be supportive to you.
Mm.
And I love that. When I tapped into that energy, it just felt very rooted, very gentle, very calm, soft. But at the same time, it had that strength to it. There's strength and gentleness.
Yeah, rooted is exactly how I felt too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, if you want to share your experience with that, let us know how you felt. That's so cool.
Yeah, I really love that. I can just like feel that like right now radiating through my heart space.
Mm. Excellent.
Oh, I love this. Okay, so that was one drawing prompt that we can do, and show me how to align to 2023 year of the rabbit, or what are the gifts of the year of the rabbit for me.
Mm. Ooh, I think people are going to want that one.
I totally would. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me do a reading for you then, Laura.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So Guillaume is saying that that felt blissful and peaceful to him.
Ooh.
Cool. I should have got a carrot. I have carrots in my fridge too.
Do you want to go get one?
Oh no, it's okay. Maybe later, but
Okay.
I'll enjoy you eating it, and I'll reminisce. Actually, I had carrots for lunch today too, so I guess I'm just ahead of the game.
Yeah, just a little bit ahead.
Oh, it's 1:23:23.
In this auspicious moment.
Mm-hmm. Corinne says she feels energy feels safe and fertile. That's awesome.
Mm.
Okay, so you what are the gifts that the year of the rabbit has for you? You have gifts and something else, right?
What are the gifts of the year of the rabbit? That would be, for me, for Laura.
Yeah, okay. And I did tell people that they could bring their own drawing supplies and draw along with us. So we can probably do readings for you guys. There aren't a lot of you here, but if you want to draw along with this too for yourself or for Laura, totally go ahead. Okay, you feel free to say whatever you want or just read comments. I'm going to draw for you.
Guillaume said, I had carrots yesterday with my Sunday roast. Yay, Guillaume. I love that.
Cool. Okay. Wow. I always open my eyes and I like think they're different colors, but this is really pretty. Look how beautiful that is.
Oh, I love that.
That is gorgeous. So right off the bat, this looks a lot like a flower. And it even has two colors of petals. So like behind here, this is my like intuitive love color. And then this is my deep alignment color.
Oh,
And the center is intuition. It's a just so apt, like a beautiful flower, kind of like blowing in the breeze, made of alignment and intuitive love and intuition. And then this big framework here, which combines a little bit with this blue, is inspired action and then also spiritual alignment. So making your decisions from that place of deep spiritual alignment, acting from that place of intuition and inspiration. It's kind of like the whole package.
that is. And it's so interesting. All of those qualities are contained within the year of the rabbit. And I love that, when I'm looking right into the center, because that's intuition, right?
Mm-hmm.
That it's almost like that little hypnotic focal point just to look into, and like a little kaleidoscope, then it will morph out into these different colors and these different ideas and these different experiences. And I love it that you said the shape was like a flower, which is blooming in full bloom. Oh,
Yep, wide open, feeling the sun. Yeah, taking it in. It's like, I love that because, I mean, that's how a plant gets energy, right? That's how it feeds from that sun. I love it. Also from the roots, but we talked about that roots.
yeah, we talked about the roots. Oh, I love that energy. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Gina Maria was saying that for her, that meditation you did felt energizing. I love how it can feel so different for all of us, but it's basically coming from the same place, like we all interpret it in our own way. And I think that's what's beautiful about all of this, So.
Absolutely. Is there anyone there that would like us to do a drawing? Or if not, I can do a drawing for you, Rachel.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. And which of the drawing prompts would you favor today, my dearest?
Yeah, let's do the gift. What gift does Year of a Rabbit have for me?
Okay.
And can we all just congratulate Laura in the chat for her amazing outfit, because she always shows up with style.
I love it. It's just so much fun just to get together, Rachel, with you, and just to play, be in your energy. And what else can I say? It's so much fun.
Thanks.
Okay. I got to do the drawing.
Okay. Hey, Norman. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We will definitely do a drawing for you and Guillaume and Gina Maria. Absolutely. So we'll let Laura do this one for me, and then we'll get on these readings for all of you. Yes, Gina Maria, Laura is amazing. And thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So I have a question for all of you. Do you celebrate Lunar New Year in your own way? Did you celebrate it growing up? I've always been aware of it. And to me, it makes sense energetically to celebrate the new year now because, or, when it is. I think, isn't it a little bit different every year? Maybe not. I'm very new to this, but energetically, it does feel like the year more or less starts now, because everything else to me kind of even holidays-ish to now is like a processing period. It doesn't feel like the new start yet. Until very recently, I'd say a few days ago, I felt that shift into like, okay, now I'm ready to actually start doing things based on the information I received through that void period. So I'm wondering, did you celebrate this growing up? Is this what you celebrate now? Because I know a lot of people in my group don't celebrate New Year when it's traditional Western New Year. So anyway, just looking for your thoughts on how you celebrate this holiday. Okay, Laura.
Are you ready to see? Oh my goodness. This is some amazing gifts. When I'm looking at your drawing here in the center, first we have the brown color, the red brick brown, and that is my color for resistance, right? And it's kind of a square shape, so it could apply to things that are very foundational that you've been holding on to. But in the center, we have purple, which is my color for like spiritual alchemy. magic, of that beautiful energy and entanglement with the alchemy of magic, in being able to move through any areas of resistance that have been, you could say, have been foundational or have seemed enclosing to you. It's a time of breaking free. It's a time of breaking the boundaries and the borders, and all at the calling and the whim of this beautiful, magical alchemy for you. And the underlying foundational energy for you is simplicity. It's just grounding in the simplicity of the moment, in the simplicity of just the essence of you in your own spiritual alchemy and magic. But I really love this energy that it's really bursting and just moving right past any energies of resistance. And that's also generational. Any type of generational patterns and resistance. And I love it. And also, the square shape makes me think of also homes too. And it's making me feel like there is going to be a move for you. I know that you've talked about it, but
Cool. Wow, Laura, that is so huge. And I just have to say, I know I let you all in on like where I'm at mental health wise a couple weeks ago. And the idea of resistance is like really big in my life. I've done a lot to not let it be, but foundationally, it's like been a big part of me. And I actually just started seeing a like therapist coach about it, and I felt really good that like we can dismantle this thing that's supposedly undismantlable. Like I kind of feel that opening, and it feels really incredible. And the first thing I saw when I saw your drawing was like, oh no, it's a big boulder. But it makes sense. The boulder is just like shattering. So I love that. And simplicity, that has been so present of like me wanting to change things to be simpler.
yeah,
And I think having the courage to do that is going to be my biggest alignment necessary thing, because I am feeling a little skittish about changing things up to be simpler. But your drawing is really giving me that courage to be like, no, this is what's right for you. And so it's worth it. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. And also too, the very base foundational piece of simplicity, it also has the resistance color in it. So also that is going to be completely shifted. Completely. And this is almost like too standing on this magnificent rock in nature, right? You aligning with these energies of simplicity and just the alchemy of spirituality and magic, like within you and to and through you, and just blasting out all this resistance. I love this. It is like so powerful. And then you share that with all the yin energies, the things that you already love to do. I mean, this should be really, like Year of Rachel. Everything I wrote up, it's like Rachel, Rachel. This is like Rachel.
That's funny. Yeah, I know I am technically a water dog, but I'm definitely feeling alignment with this year of the rabbit. So very cool. All right. Well, I'm going to start doing readings for people, but Laura, you have a request. Could you share the drawing prompts again with Guillaume?
Yes, absolutely.
And I think, Guillaume, you were the first one to ask for a reading. So I'm going to do your reading while Laura updates you.
Oh, and Guillaume says, oh, no matter what outfit Laura wears, she always looks amazing. Oh my God, thank you. That made my day. It made my water rabbit day. So the drawing prompts, one would show me how to optimize the energy of the year of the rabbit. Number 2 was show me how to align to the 2023 year of the rabbit. And 3, what are the gifts of the year of the rabbit for me? Oh, thank you, Gina Maria. Laura's amazing, as is Rachel. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are just filling my heart up with so much joy. I have to take another bite of my carrot.
Nice. Okay, Guillaume, you got like a sort of flower too. It's like this spiral of beauty. So this is a deep alignment color. And that's like your absolute core truth of you. And it's very winding, just like in our 2023 drawing from a few years ago. From a few weeks ago. I guess it was last year since this new Lunar New Year now.
Yes.
And then this brown is a deep, deep grounding. And I know for you specifically, we talked about grounding and how maybe walking outside is good for you. And I know you already take long walks. So it's interesting because it sort of starts in the middle, but it makes these really big swooshes and this spiral here. And you're crossing over your truth a lot. So I feel like the grounding is just helping you to feel your truth more, to feel it, to be present with it, to have intersections of your day where you're actually in your truth. And that's really powerful. That's really strength building. So I think the gift that this year has for you is providing you with many opportunities daily to feel your truth, which is a really strong place to be. So
that is so powerful, and I love that. And the drawing that you did for me and Guillaume's, again, you have that feminine quality, that yin energy of the flower, and this beauty that's always birthed forth through the blooming of this flower. I just love that. I just love all these energies, that yin energies that are coming into our drawing. Even with yours, there's so much strength in simple. So much strength. Like this year, it's intuition, spirituality, connection, imagination. There's so much strength in it.
Yeah, I know. And I think we're all going to see a different thing, but I see it like a Phalaenopsis orchid. Doesn't it look like a big orchid with that big petal and then the littler petals here and that beautiful center it has? And it's, beautiful tropical flower, but it's easy to grow. And a lot of people have them in their homes. I see them in grocery stores all over the place. So I think there's something with that too, and that it's so beautiful and exotic and amazing, but it's also simple, right? So that's pretty cool.
It is, and it's a statement piece really by itself. Just to see one singular orchid just right there in the window with the sun streaming through. It's really captivating, just one. And so you, Guillaume, captivating.
Yes. Okay, well, Gina Maria is next in line. What about, do you want to do the reading for Gina Maria, Laura?
Absolutely. And did she specify which?
Nope. I guess you get to pick, but I would assume people are wanting to know what gift this year has for them.
That's what I'm going to do.
All right, you draw for Gina Maria. I'll draw for Norman. And I'll make it so that you all can watch me draw. So it won't be super boring while we're both drawing. Okay. Whoa.
Oh, holy cow. I love this. And this, I know it's not going to look like it when I show you guys, but again, it reminds me of an orchid. Because you go, you know, up to the Kroger's or whatnot, and they have the singular little orchids there, and they're all kinds of colors. I love this. Gina Maria. Oh my goodness, I just love this drawing. As I'm looking into the center, in the core, you have the brown, which is my color. Again, to intuition, this very deep-rooted connection to your intuition. And it looks like this pole that's stuck on this base, but it's also very, very flexible. You can raise it up, you can raise it down, but in the core of your being, it is like this foundational, flexible gift that you have that is not only your stabilizing factor, but so flexible. And then we pair that, and I love this color, with the blue, which is my color for manifesting. Does it get any better than that? And when I'm looking at this, the energy of the blue to me reminds me of dolphins swimming together in the water. Playful, fun, highly intelligent. They love, you know, the companionship of other little dolphins, right? They love to play and be free. And again, interesting, water element, right? We have the water element of the dolphins, and we have the other yin aspect of this deep-rooted, flexible intuition. But again, when you think about the water and the dolphins being in the ocean, in swimming, the water is limitless. Your ability is just as vast as the ocean. For your gifts for this year, the gift, the energy that is being brought to you. I love that. Let me just put my hand on it. Let's see what else I can pick up.
Okay.
When I put my hand on your drawing, you said, I thought I would never, ever see this landscape. And you're standing on these rocks overlooking the water. And it was this sense of just overwhelmed joy, of like incredibleness, but also moving forward on so many things. And here you are. And here you are. Oh, love that.
Amazing. She said, yep, woohoo. She's all right. Very cool. And Guillaume was saying, thank you for the reading, Rachel. Interesting that there was a spiral, considering I have a lot of spirals in most of my drawings. Yes. Yes. That's why we love the practice hours, because we get to know your drawings and your symbols and what comes up for you. And it is so fun to see them show up in our drawings for you too.
It is. It's so interesting to, you know, just to see how deep rooted and how personal that symbol is for each person. And then it's popping up in our drawings and we're going, yeah, this even more solidifies it, right?
Yeah. And if you're not in our certification program and you're not in our practice hours, you can post your drawings in our public Facebook group and we can see them. So, and we can help you decode, give you ideas, or you could just share them. So feel free to go over there. Just search on YouTube for on Facebook, Intuitive Art Academy, and you'll find us. Okay, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Laura and Jana Maria. And now I have a reading for Norman that made me laugh because I did this big drawing and then, oh, open my eyes. Where is it? So I'll just show you. These are the two colors that you can't see very well. One is white, which is truth. And the other one is like a light tan. It's a little dirty, but that is contentment. So there's actually a big arrow here in white, which is truth. So big arrow pointing backwards, which is interesting. So we'll get into that because usually I read drawings from this way to this way, and the arrow is pointing that way. But over the top of it is all of this contentment. So all of this, so the truth is under, and then contentment, and then this is like an orangey red, which is, it's like strategy or having a plan, knowing what you like. It's like it's a mental activity. It could even be visualizing the same thing over and over again, that kind of thing. But in general, how do you feel into this? I feel like this is saying, what is the gift? It is, you already know who you are. It's pointing backward. It's like you've been living your truth. You know who you are. You know what is important to you. You've built up this huge, vast swath of contentment. And now it's time for you to practice what you want in a more, I guess, mindful way. Like, for me, this is saying there's more for you. There's more for you. Can you imagine it? You can have it. Can you imagine it? Can you see yourself there? Whatever it is that you want, it's yours because you've done the work. You've done the work. You've lived your truth. You know yourself. You're in that contented, open place. So this is like, what do you want? What do you want to imagine? It's yours. That's so powerful. And knowing you, I mean, this totally makes sense. So where's your next frontier? Imagine that place, and then you'll get there. That's pretty cool.
Especially in 2023,
Mm-hmm.
those are suggested.
Yeah, I also love how Norman and I met. I was in Maui. No, I was in Kauai for vacation many, many, many years ago. And I went to this amazing kombucha bar that also had like Ayurvedic food. And it was my favorite place in the whole world. I didn't even know it existed until I stumbled into it. And I left a review on Facebook. And then Norman, who lives near there, was like, oh, hey, were you here? And I was like, yes, it's an amazing place. So we don't talk a ton, but he's an incredible person, amazing musician and human being. And so I know anything is possible for him. Absolutely. And amazing writer as well. Okay. I can say all these wonderful things about all of you. You're all incredible.
Yes, absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness. I love that. And again, with that drawing, there's so much softness and simplicity, right? And just this gentleness of things in ease and flow coming together. There is no push. There is no pull. It's just, again, this beautiful yin energy. And Norman says, imagine my next frontier. I love it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
ring can be a piece of that frontier. Each ring in your drawing.
All right, now we have Corinne, and she wants to know, how can I best align to the energy of 2023? Great question. So who do you want to do it, Laura, or do you want me to do it?
Yes, and then we need to do a drawing for Odile.
Yes. Okay. All right. Great. So you can do Corinne's and I'll do Badil's, and we'll meet back up. So can we make a drawing for you, Badil? Absolutely. Oh, and you're so welcome, Norman. I love you. All right, Laura is still going. So Badil, I'm going to go in with yours. It looks like a big candy corn. I don't know if you have candy corn in Denmark, but that's kind of what it looks like. That's the right colors. So let's break it down from the center out. So this is like a beautiful explosion of energy. When I do drawings about intimate alien, this is what I usually get. It's like, boom, I'm here. Like I'm on the scene. I'm doing it. Like you're getting recognition and notoriety, and you're being visible, and you're winning awards, and things are happening for you. You're in the paper. Like this, and especially since this is my mental color, it's like the word is out. That is what this is saying. The word is out about you. And it's such a fun energy. And then we have brown around it, which is, I'm going to say, materializing. It's grounding. It's things showing up in your reality that you've been waiting for and wanting and working for vibrationally. And then this outer part, which is, if you are really in alignment, this is what's going to happen. Explosion of energy, happiness, the word is out, materialization of what you've been wanting. And then, folks, joy. That's how it happens, right? When we're focused on the right things, when we're focused on our truth and who we are and what we really want, the thing that's going to materialize for us in our world physically. And then we are going to experience that joy. And I just love. Oh, Karina, I'm sorry. We skipped over you. My apologies. So here we are in this place of manifesting the physical, and then also the aftershock of joy. So this is the gift that 2023 has for you. And I couldn't be more excited. I can't wait to see it all. And I've been loving seeing the groundwork, both physical and vibrational, that you've been doing.
Oh, I love that. And again, so many of those shapes are so just easy flowing, yin, soft, welcoming, expansive, no push, no pull. Here I am, effortless. Oh,
Yeah, that's a theme we've been getting a lot. It's like, you already did the work. Now it's just time to receive.
oh, I love that. Corinne, I have your drawing. How can you best align to the energies of 2023? I love your drawing. Oh my goodness. There are 3 colors in your drawing. Yellow, that represents joy. Green, that represents healing. And it's the just universal energy of giving and receiving love, right from your heart center. And you have the purple, which is this beautiful magical alchemy of spirit, magic. It, you don't know how it happens, but spirit is doing your bidding for you and with you and through your energy in this beautiful alchemy of magic. So how do you best align? When I'm looking at this, I'm drawn to the yellow first. And when I'm looking at that, it just reminds me of like a face, of your face. So it's, radiating joy, be joy, be joy, more joy in your heart, right? When I'm looking at this top part here, there's so many attributes of an Asian persuasion, we should say, in this drawing. This top purple part, it reminds me of like a hat that you would wear like in rice paddies collecting rice to protect your head. This big, big hat. So for you, aligning with the energies is allow that natural aspect of your own self, right? And that's more on a thought form level, on a spirit connection level, could be to God's source, to your spirit guides, however you'd like to look at it, to just allow that part to support you, to move to you and to move through you. And this is like on the top of the head. So it's on a thought, this inner connection, you and spirit, and just allowing that energy to move through you. And in here, this looks almost like, we'll say, a band that you would wear around your head when you're practicing karate to wipe up all the sweat off your head, right? But also, it's honor, it's discipline, it's putting in the work. You put in the sweat and the tears, right, into it, and you keep going. You do more. You want more. You're all in. You're disciplined. And so this is another aspect to continue to allow that energy of love to do your battle for you, right? To be this driving force, this supportive element within you. And just like that, it's gonna continue to be, just like that wrapping on your head, right? To always be there and to support you, very healing element. And you pair that with the magical alchemy of the purple, and that's incredible. But I feel this is also signifying that you have really been able to move through a lot of things in your life, right? And despite that, you let love lead. You know the strength of love. You know the power of love. You know the moving force and that energy of love. And just be more joy. Be more joy. Connect with these two other energies. That's it. It's simple. You're already there. You're already there. Let's see if there's anything else.
Nice.
Oh my God, you are so appreciative. There is this very small, simple little peach-colored box. It didn't even have a bow on it. And you were just opening it. So it was a gift for you. And inside was this one little simple seashell. And it was for you, you just deeply appreciate everything. It's like, oh my God, you just hit this jackpot with this little shell. It was more priceless than anything. And it's deep appreciation that's also going to bring to you, another aspect of really aligning to 2023. I feel you already do that. I feel like everything that you receive, everyone that you come into contact with, is like that little shell, priceless. Oh my God, it cannot possibly be any better than that. This is, oh, so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I just love doing all of the drawings. It was such an honor.
I love that. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you, Laura. And Karina, I have your drawing. Okay. So this felt like, and I did for you, what gifts does 23 have for you this year? And when I was drawing this, it felt like butterfly wings that I was drawing. And you can kind of see like this is a more wing shape here that I drew as with an infinity symbol. And actually you can see the infinity in the middle here, up and down. And then here is another one in blue. And this is, I really want to know if you resonate with this, because so here, this color is deep creative introspection. This is like asking yourself, okay, what do I really want? What do I really want to create or express? Those are such deep questions that it often requires like kind of like a little ceremony that you make for yourself. Like, okay, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to relax, and then I'm going to like find a cute little space and I'm going to get really safe and I'm going to ask myself these questions. And so that is the biggest theme here of you finding out who you want to be, because it's accessible. Whatever answer it is, it's accessible. Because here is alignment. And so again, these are creating infinite alignment, infinite knowledge of self. And then this orange is ideas. A lot of ideas, so many ideas that it might feel overwhelming, except for the fact that you know who you are and you have infinite alignment. And so it's all possible. Just do the one that feels the best in the moment and keep going. Because this feels like a departure from maybe questioning yourself or doubting yourself or overthinking. Same tendencies are here, lots and lots of ideas, lots of mental activity, but you're aligned. You know what you want, you know who you are, so it's all possible. So this feels like I'm taking one step after another and it's going great. It might get a little spicy, but I'm going to keep walking and it's going to be great. So that's what this drawing feels like to me. It's more assured, doesn't have all the answers, but it has a lot of ideas and a lot of faith in themselves. So that's what I got for you.
That's beautiful. And there's also like an energy in their trying when I was looking at it, almost like a baby, that's in utero being born. It knows how to form. It knows how to, do what it needs to do to come to full term. It's this innate inner knowing without having to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. I wrote down order and balance.
Wow.
It's self-informed, self-growing.
Wow.
And I love that idea too of balance, because as long as you're taking that one step, it's okay for that mental energy to flow, right? It's when we stop and we question ourselves and we get into overwhelm that it feels really hard.
Oh, what a beautiful drawing.
Thanks. Well, everyone, we've come to the end. I just want to say thank you to everyone, and we can wrap up with do you have anything you want to close with, Laura, or is there anything else that you prepared that we didn't get to?
No, just to take a moment and to connect with your drawings, and however you'd like to just put your hands onto your heart and to allow you just to take that energy in through your breath into your heart, and to fill your heart space. Welcome in all the gifts and all the bountiful blessings of 2023, the year of the rabbit, to you and through you. Yeah.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Guillaume. We really appreciate your appreciation. And thanks for coming. We really appreciate all of you, all of your comments, how you're celebrating that you're here in the first place. We love doing readings for you. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. I will be back on Thursday with a live stream with Carrie. And yeah, that'll be fun. All right, everyone. We love you. Thank you. And thanks to Laura for coming.
Thank you. It's been incredible. And thank you for everyone that was here with us. And it was just an honor just for us to spend time with you and hang out. And thank you for making today bright.
Bye, everybody.